I'm Shelly Turner with the Builderall team, and in this video we're going to go through setting up all the pages that we need for either a single sales product that you're going to do in the affiliate marketplace or even a sales funnel that you're going to set up in the affiliate marketplace. So I'm going to go through setting up all the pages and show you exactly how it needs to be done so that you can start working on that for your particular product or service. So let's go ahead and jump in and look at the pages that we're going to create for our affiliate marketplace product or service. So here I am in the Builderall dashboard, and I'm going to go ahead and create this site from scratch. So I'm going to go to Builders, Pixel Perfect, and New Website. And then from here I'm just going to start with the blank page. There are hundreds and hundreds of templates. You can start with any template that you want to, but because everybody is so different, I'm just going to start with a blank page so you have a really good idea of how to build this thing from the ground up. And then you can work on picking out a template and doing it from there. So I'm just going to pick blank page. Then I'm going to scroll down and click the last one, which is blank page clean, and click edit. And now my editor is open, and I'm going to go ahead and click save. So I make sure to save this template before I start to do anything with the website. All right, now my website is saved, and it's ready for me to start making changes, and I will have it saved in my site list. So the first thing I'm going to do is create my home page, which is going to be the front end offer. So I'm just going to go ahead and label this as the sales page, and then we'll actually add in that it's the front end offer. That way I remember every time I hit this page that this is the front end or the first offer that they'll see. And then I'm going to go ahead and just go to pages, and I'm going to go to my layout and click the arrow, and that's the one page that I have in here. I'm going to go ahead and click this gear to go into the page settings, and I'm going to label it front end offer. So then I've got just some information so that every time I see this page I'll remember that it's the front end offer. And now that I've got this one ready, I'm just going to copy it. Instead of creating new pages that are blank and all that, I'm just going to copy this one. So I'm just going to go to the copy button right here, and I'm going to set it up so that I've got the front end offer and two more offers. I've got an OTO1, which is one-time offer, and then an OTO2, which is a one-time offer as well. So all I'm going to do is copy this front end offer page and change it into an OTO1 and an OTO2. So I'm going to copy and confirm. Then I'm going to go back to that gear on that home page and copy and confirm. And what I didn't do when I made the change to the home page and called it front end offer, I didn't click save. So let me do that. And now we'll click save. And now everything is saved in there. So I've got my front end offer. Now I'm going to click this second page, and I'm going to call it the OTO1, which is one-time offer. And then I'm going to change up here so I remember every time I hit it that this is supposed to be the OTO page. So it's still a sales page, but I'm selling my second product on this page. So now I'm going to go to the page settings again and into my layout, and I'm going to change this again because I forgot to click save. There we go. Now that's saved. Now let's go to the second one. We're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to click the gear. I'm going to call it OTO2, which is my second offer, and this time we'll click save. And then we'll also change where it says front end, and we'll change it to OTO2. That way every time we see this page, we know that it's the one-time offer number 2 sales page. So I've got those 3 pages set up. Now remember, this is bare bones. You will go in and decorate this page however you want to. You create your headers, you create your footers, you create all the different colors, the logos, all this. We're just going into a simple demonstration of how to set up your sales pages, your legal pages, and all the other pages that you need. So right now we've got all the pages that we need for the sales pages. We've got the front end offer sales page, we've got the OTO1 sales page, and the OTO2 sales page. Now I'm going to show you a trick that you want to do on all of your sales pages to get ready for the marketplace. You're going to go ahead and click in the plus area and go to boxes, and just click a box. Any old box will do, and go ahead and make it kind of squarish like this. There we go. And whatever design you have on your website, make sure that you create a space available for your button that you're going to get from the affiliate marketplace. Okay, so just put a box there, and that box can just be the placeholder until you get the code for the marketplace. So I'm going to put one right here on the OTO2 page. Then I'm going to copy the box and paste it, and I'm going to put it up here in the header. Do you see how when I'm dragging it, the header's highlighted? I'm going to put it up in the header so that I can actually add it to my other pages. So I'm going to go into my other pages, which is the front end offer. And if you see that box is still there, I'm just going to copy and paste it and pull it down. And now I've got that pull down there. And I've still got one in the header. So I'm going to go to my next page, the OTO1. That doesn't have it on there. So I'm going to now click and drag that on the OTO1 page. So that's a really fast way to copy items and put it up in the header so that you can add that item to every single page that you want to add it to. You just copy it and then drag it down onto the body of the page. So now we've got a placeholder to be able to put our code for the affiliate marketplace. So if you were decorating these pages and you were done, this would be done with the sales page. The only thing that you'd have to change is this box right here that's going to have the code for the affiliate marketplace. So now that we've got our sales pages created, let's go ahead and jump into legal pages. And for legal pages, I'm just going to go to the page icon, and I'm going to click the arrow. And then from here, I'm going to click add page. And I'm going to go ahead and put it into this same layout. So I'm going to click add page. And there's a category in the pages called legal. I'm going to click that. And then I'm going to hover over, and I'm going to find the pages that I need. So the first one I need is disclaimer. So that's right here. I'm going to click that. It has the name in there. I'm going to click confirm. And so we have the disclaimer page. I'm going to click add page again. I'm going to find the terms of website use right there. I'm going to click on it. It has the name in there for me, and I'm going to click confirm. And I'm going to add another page, and this one's going to be the privacy policy. So I'm going to hover over till I find the privacy policy. Click it. It already has the name in there. I'm going to click confirm. And then one more, I'm going to add a page and find the refund policy. I'm going to click it. It already has the page name in there, and I'm going to click confirm. Great. Now the biggest thing you have to do once you add these in is you have to edit them. And it is super duper important that you go through each page, and you'll see that it's not quite centered. So you can choose to drag it to the center or right click and choose center element, and it will center it for you. And then you need to go through and read every single thing in each of these legal pages to make sure that it says exactly what you want it to say. Anything that you need to change, just go in there and double click and change it, but make sure it matches what your actual terms are and your rules are and your policies are for your company, your website, your product, and your service. So edit all of those and make sure they have your information. There's also on a couple of them where you have to put your address. So on terms of website use, if you'll notice, if we go all the way to the bottom, it has a place for you to put your company name and address in there, so you'll want to do that. And there's, I think, another page on there that expects to have your company name and your address on there. So make sure you go through and look at all those carefully before you publish this site to the public and actually start taking orders. This has to be correct legally for you. They are legal pages. Next, you want to go to your main page, and we're going to put together a menu so that the users will be able to see these legal pages. So I'm going to go to my front end offer, which is the very first page. And on this page, I'm going to add the menu down here at the bottom to the legal pages. So I'm just going to click plus, and I'm going to go to menu. And then I'm going to click whatever style menu I want. It doesn't matter. I'm going to click this one right here. And right now it's an empty menu. I'm going to drag it to the footer. That's the best place to put it, because that way every single page in this layout will have that menu on it. So now that the menu's in there, I'm going to right click it, and I'm going to go to configure. And it has menu default. I'm going to change that. I'm going to click add, and I'm going to create a legal menu. So every time I need to use this legal menu, it's labeled correctly so I can grab it and use it quickly. So this is the legal menu. I'm going to go through and I'm going to find the legal pages, including disclaimer, and I'm going to drag it over, terms of website use, and drag it over, privacy policy, and refund policy. Once I get them over, I can put them in any order I want by clicking and dragging. And the way I put these is disclaimer, privacy policy, terms of website use, and refund policy. Once I get all that dragged over, it looks the way I want it to. I'm going to click confirm. And now you'll see that our menu didn't change, but it's because we're still under the default menu. In order to make that menu change, we have to choose the legal menu. So I'm going to click on that to get the check mark, and now you'll see that that menu changes. So if I click and drag this up here, I right click it and go to center, puts it into the center of the footer for me. And then I can actually drag the footer up a little bit, and I've got that menu now on every single footer inside this layout. So no matter what page they go to in this layout, they'll be able to see those legal pages to make sure they understand the terms and conditions of your product, your service, and your website. So that's how you do the legal pages. The next thing we're going to do is the support page, and I'm going to go ahead and click on this page icon. I'm going to go into my default layout, and I'm going to go to, we'll stay on the front end offer. That's a good one. So we'll stay on this page, and I'm going to click the gear button, and I'm just going to copy this page. That's the easiest way to do it. So copy and confirm, and there's my copy right there. I'm going to click the gear, and I'm going to name this support. And then, of course, the important thing that I've forgotten a few times already, but I remember now, is save. So now we have our support page, and this is what it looks like. So I'm going to change this a little bit and name it support page. And then I'll remove the front end offer because this is not the front end offer. I can remove the box because we don't need it. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to create a support page where they can fill out a form, and it will email directly to you their issues that they're having. So all you need to do is go to the plus sign and go to contact form, which is right here. So I'm going to click contact. There's a bunch of different types of forms. I'm just going to click a really simple one, which is this one right here is good enough for me. So I'm going to click it, and it puts it into the web page for me. And it has everything that I want it to have. It has their name, it has their email, and it has a message that they need to send me if they have a support issue. And then it has the send button. So for this form, it's already kind of prepared for me. All I need to do is make sure that when they fill it out, it gets to me. So I'm going to set that up by going right click, and then I'm going to go to configure, and I'm going to work on this left hand side, and I'm going to choose edit. And when I choose edit, there's a few fields that I need to fill out. The first one is my email. Where do I want the results of this form to go? So I'm going to put support@shellyturner.com. That way, when they're finished filling out this form and they hit the send button, it's going to take a copy of all that information and send it straight to support@shellyturner.com. Then I need to put in a subject, and I'm going to put in support message from training video. So if they fill this information out, I will get an email at support@shellyturner.com, and the subject of that email will say support message from training video. That way I know exactly where that email came from, what support page it came from. Now on coupons, you don't have to fill that out. You can fill out action taken after they fill out the form. So if you want them to go to another page that says thank you for filling out the form, you can do that. You just click no action and then choose if you want them to go a page in the website, to a web address, if they get to download a document, or if they go to a pop-up. I'm not going to choose either one. I'm going to go ahead and just click confirm. And then once I click confirm, everything's set up, but I do want them to get a message to let them know that we got their message and we'll be working on it. So I'm going to click set success message right here, and I will put in a message for my users. So I put in there, thank you for submitting your support request. We will get back to you within 24 hours. And then I'll click confirm. And now every time they fill out that form and they hit submit, what's going to happen is they'll get a quick pop-up message that says that exact message I just typed in, and they'll be ready to go. And that's all they need to do to submit a support request. I can close that. Now remember, I've made a lot of changes. I've added some pages. I've added a bunch of different elements, including this support form. So I'm going to go ahead and click save and save again to make sure that everything I've done is saved. The next thing I'm going to do is create an affiliate page. This is really important because when you have a product that you're selling on the affiliate marketplace and you're allowing affiliates to sell it for you, you want to give your affiliates some information and resources to be able to sell your product or service. So we're going to create an affiliate page so that when they're signing up, they can check and see if you have any banners, any graphics, any email swipes, or anything like that to help them sell your product. So let's go ahead and create an affiliate page. And all I'm going to do that is I'm going to click the page icon, and I'm going to go into my layout. And there's my support page right there. It's a pretty basic page, so I'm just going to copy that page. So I'm going to click the gear, and then I'm going to click copy and confirm. And so there's a copy of that page. I'm going to click the gear again on that page and rename it. And then I'm going to go ahead and click save to make sure that the changes are saved. So this is the affiliate page, and I can get rid of this form. And now I'm going to go ahead and create areas for the banners and graphics, email swipes, and all the things that, all the resources that you may want to give to your affiliates. So I'm just going to do that as a text divider. So we'll do this here, and I will left justify, and I'll put in here commission structure. This is always a good one to give them so that they know exactly how much commission they'll earn. And then I'm going to do another area, and this will tell them, this will give them the banners and graphics they can use for your product. And then I'll do another area where we can do email swipes. And so in this area, I would give them information about the commission structure. In this area, I would give them pictures of banners and graphics that they could use to promote my product. And then in this area, I would actually give them email swipes that they could copy and paste into their email provider to be able to have a follow-up email sequence if somebody did sign up to their email list and they wanted to promote by email. So that is the affiliate page, and that's how to set that up. Now the next thing I'm going to set up is actually the membership areas. When you are looking at selling a product on the affiliate marketplace, you can deliver your product through membership areas. So that's how I'm going to deliver this product, is through 3 different membership areas. The first membership area is to pick up their front-end product. The second is going to get the OTO1, and the third is going to get the OTO2. So let's go ahead and set up those membership areas. Before I start though, I'm going to click save and make sure that everything is saved so far. So the first thing I need to do when I'm setting up membership areas is I need to go to the double gears and go to restricted area settings. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. And I'm going to set up 3 different restricted areas. So I'm going to click the first one, and we'll call this front end member area. And I'm going to click allow users to sign up and access via email and password. And on the grant access area, I'm going to click manual payment. So that way I can approve them to access the area manually, or they can get access to the area if they make a payment. In this situation, they're going to be making the payment through the affiliate marketplace, so that's how they're going to get access to the area. Then I can scroll down and I can choose to attach anybody that gets access to this area into a mailing boss list. So I can scroll down and decide to add them into a mailing list if I want to. For training purposes, I'm just going to go ahead and skip that. But if you were going to add them, you just click the check mark of the area that you want them to have access to, and then click save. In my example, I'm going to set up the mailing boss access inside of the affiliate marketplace, so I'm not going to set it up here in the restricted area settings. So we've created our first front-end member area. Now I'm going to click add restricted area again and go to the top. And this one's going to be our OTO1 member area. And again, allow users to sign up and access via email and password. And I'm going to go ahead and check mark manual payment and then save. And then I'm going to do one more, and this one will be the OTO2 member area. And again, I'll do the allow users to sign up and access via email and password, and I will click the manual and payment area. So now I have 3 different areas here. I have the front end member area, the OTO1 area and the OTO2 area. So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and create my protected areas. Now to do this, we're going to go ahead and go to the page icon, and here is our default layout. We need to create 3 layouts. I need a layout for the front end member area, for the OTO1 member area, and for the OTO2 member area. So let's go ahead and add a layout. And I'm just going to choose blank page. You may decide that you want to pull in a page that's already formatted. For training purposes, I'm going to make it really simple and choose a blank page. So here's a wonderful blank page here. And now I have to name the layout. Before I can confirm it, I need to name it. So this is going to be the front end member area. And then I'm going to click confirm. So now I have a front end member area layout. I'm going to add another layout. It's going to be another blank page, and this one's going to be the OTO1 member area, and confirm. And then I'm going to add one more layout, and this one's going to be OTO2 member area. So this one's going to be OTO2 member area, and confirm. Great, so now I have the default layout, which is the one that is not protected, that anyone and everyone can see all the pages in that area. And then I'll have the front end member area for the front end product, the OTO1 member area, and the OTO2 member area. So I've created these membership restricted areas. I've created the layouts. Now I have to restrict the layout. So I'm going to go to the first one, front end member area. I'm going to click the arrow to get into that layout. And now I'm going to click the padlock. And when I click the padlock, it allows me to choose which restricted area do I want to apply to this layout. Well, this is the front end member area, so I'm going to click that one, and then I have to confirm. And now that layout is restricted. I'm going to go ahead and return and go to all layouts, and I'm going to go to OTO member area 1, and I'm going to click the arrow to get into that layout, and then I'm going to click the padlock. And now I'm going to choose OTO1 member area to restrict that layout. So I'm going to check mark that. And then I'm going to return and go to all layouts again. And now I'm going to go to OTO2 member area and click the arrow to go into that layout. I'm going to click the padlock. And now I'm going to choose OTO2 member area and use that restricted settings to that layout and click confirm. So now all of those layouts are restricted. And the only way that any user will be able to get into any of those 3 layouts and the pages within those layouts is if they either are manually approved by you or they have a payment that they go through, and that's going through the affiliate marketplace. So now let's go ahead and take a look at our pages inside those areas. So I'm going to click the front end member area, and here's the page for that area, which is just a blank page. So I'm going to go ahead and click plus and text. And we're just going to put some quick text in there to identify this as a front end member area. And here's also where I can choose how to deliver my product. Do I want to put a button on there so they can download an ebook or a document, or do I want to add some training videos? So in this example, I'll show you how I can add some training videos. So this is the front end member area. I'll go to plus, and I'll go to audio video, and I'll just click on the YouTube element, and when I put that in there, I can just right click and go to configure and then add the link to that YouTube video. And remember, you don't have to do a YouTube video that's public and available to everyone. You can choose to create a video, upload it to YouTube, and call it unlisted, which means nobody will be able to find it unless they have the link. And the only way to get the link is to be in here in the front end member area. And the only way to get into the front end member area is if you either manually approve them or they've paid to be in here. So you can use a YouTube unlisted video in this area. So put the link right there and then click confirm. If you've got a series of videos, you can just add several videos in here, and that can be your product that you're delivering to your customer in this front end member area. Once you're done, you just make sure to click save and then save again. Great, got that. Now we'll go to the next one, which is the OTO1 member area. When I click that, it takes me to that page, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add text. Great, so now we've identified that page. And remember here, we need to figure out again how we're going to deliver our product. So we can choose to add a button to allow the user to download a document, or we can choose to add a video. Let's go ahead and add another video. So I'll go to audio video, click on the YouTube video element and drop that in there, and that will be how we deliver this product. And then I'll go ahead and click save to make sure my changes are saved. And then the last one, OTO2, we're going to go ahead and put some text on there as well to identify that page. And now we need to think again how we're going to deliver this product on this page. We can choose to have a button to download documents, or we can have a video series. I'm going to choose to add a video, so I'm going to go to plus and audio video. I'm going to click the YouTube video element, and then we've got our product added in there. Great, now we've made a lot of changes, so we need to make sure to click save and then save again. And now, believe it or not, we've actually set up all the pages that we need. Of course, we haven't made any of them pretty, but we have set up the pages so that everything we need is there to be able to go into the affiliate marketplace and add our product to the affiliate marketplace. So in the next video, I'm going to take you through how to add this blank page project into the affiliate marketplace and why you need all of these pages to be able to do that. So I'll see you in the next video.